Watch carefully, as an elderly man holds a steamed bun in his hand, biting into it. At that moment, a man in a suit appears before him, bends down, and says to the old gentleman, "I lost my phone. Can you lend me a yuan to take the bus?" Soon after, the old man's actions were heartwarming. It was noon, and a scavenging old man bought 2 steamed buns from a bun shop to stave off hunger. He then sat down on the stone steps of a pedestrian bridge, slowly chewing them. At this time, a young man in a suit appeared in the video. He bent down and, in a kind and friendly tone, asked the scavenging old man if he could borrow a yuan to take the bus home. The suit-wearing man also explained that he had walked too quickly and accidentally lost his phone, and he had little cash on him. He had already sought help from several people on the roadside, but none had small change. After hearing the young man's words, the next scene was truly heartwarming. The old man immediately used one hand to stuff a steamed bun into his mouth, while the other hand pulled at his coat. After tearing through several layers of his worn-out clothes, he took out some change from his pocket. This was the result of the old man's labor today, having sold some scrap earlier. He then took out 1 yuan and handed it to the young man. The young man immediately bent down to thank the old man as soon as he received the yuan. However, the story did not end there. At that moment, the man in the suit made another request. He was also feeling a bit hungry and had his eye on the last steamed bun the old man had left on the steps. Thus, a scene unfolded where the young man asked the old man if he could have one of his buns, because he was very hungry. The old man looked at the last steamed bun left on the steps without any worry. He then picked up the bag and handed it to the young man. The man in the suit took the handed-over bun and began to eat it vigorously while sitting on the steps. No one expected that while the man in the suit was eating the bun, his other hand had already reached into his suit pocket, and no one knew what he was taking. At the moment he reached into his pocket, some 100 yuan bills appeared in his hand. He also said to the old man, "Grandfather, this is the money for your bun. Please make sure to keep it." Faced with this sudden scene, the old man was momentarily stunned and immediately said that he couldn't accept the money, repeatedly declining the man's kindness. However, with the man's persistent insistence, the old man accepted his kindness with a trembling hand. The moment he received the money, the old man broke down and cried in despair. 1 yuan is not much for us, but for an elderly person, that 1 yuan can buy him several steamed buns. Faced with the elderly man's difficulty, he had no worry, and directly took out 1 yuan to give to the man in the suit, even though he only had 1 steamed bun left in his hand. His kind actions deserve a big thumbs up from us. Here, I wish the old man a long life, good health, and all the best. The ending is so heartwarming. If you feel moved by the man in the suit's actions, please give him. Please leave a comment in the comment section. Good people live in peace, like them. Love exists among people, letting love spread throughout the world. If you like this kind of truly touching video, please follow me, and we will continue to share stories and people that move you in the next episode.